Elvis Presley has been dead for 40 years, but the King's legacy is still alive and well. The King of Rock and Roll, as he is affectionately known, went from living in poverty in Tupelo, Mississippi, to becoming an international music and movie star in the 1950s and 1960s. His life ended at age 42, when he was found dead on August 16, 1977, at his Graceland mansion in Tennessee. By then, his career had slowed and he struggled with obesity and substance abuse. During his career he starred in 31 movies and recorded approximately 700 songs, and according to a 2008 article by Billboard, 18 #1 hits. He has sold over 1 billion albums worldwide. Presley married Priscilla Wagner in 1967, but the pair divorced in 1973. They had one daughter together, Lisa Marie Presley, who was later briefly married to Michael Jackson. Priscilla Presley spoke to Today Show's entertainment reporter Richard Wilkins about the day she heard her former love had died. "I still remember, vividly, picking up the phone, the reaction of not believing it. There was no way I could comprehend," she said. Going back to Graceland and hearing his father wailing, crying out his name, it was probably the most heartbreaking sound I'd ever heard. That was, of course, when reality hit. Ms. Presley said she believes the star gave up a little bit in the year or two before his death. He'd hit the top, and it was almost that question, where do I go from here? He was just tired. Graceland is now visited by 500,000 of tourists each year, but on the anniversary of his death is a particularly special day at the property. Many people from all over the world are going to be visiting Graceland, and they'll all remember what they were doing that day, Ms. Presley told Wilkinson, referring to the day of her former partner's death. But this year the vigil has been struck with scandal. For nearly 4 decades, fans of the late singer have made a solemn procession past his grave at the Graceland mansion during the annual candlelight vigil commemorating his death, for free. But this year, the Elvis Presley Enterprises is charging people to take part in the walk. Visitors who plan to attend the vigil must pay $28.75 for an Elvis Week property pass wristband, which will allow them to walk up the long driveway and past the graves where Presley and relatives are buried, Graceland told the Associated Press in a written statement. Graceland, operated by Elvis Presley Enterprises, says it anticipates 30,000 to 50,000 visitors to the site this week and was forced to update its security measures. In order to keep everyone safe and ensure an enjoyable and meaningful event for all, we have worked closely with local, state and federal security authorities to establish new procedures that have been widely used across the U.S. Graceland's statement read. Angry fans took to Twitter to voice their feelings about the change. Fans from across the country also continued to make the pilgrimage to Las Vegas, where the star played to more sellout crowds than anywhere else in the world. He even gave the town its Viva Las Vegas anthem. Elvis impersonators remain a staple of Las Vegas kitsch, performing at casino venues, wedding chapels and street stages while decked out in garish jumpsuits, sunglasses and sideburn wigs. In the modern-day entertainment capital, his influence has waned in recent years. But Presley remains a larger-than-life pop culture icon in Las Vegas history. To this day, the term Elvis impersonator is synonymous with Las Vegas, a term the performers dislike. They prefer to be called Elvis tribute artists.